Chapter 4. Understanding relations between ideas. 1. Introduction. Relation between ideas is an important element in order to link from one sentence to another, as well as from one paragraph to another. Relation between ideas will create the oneness of a sentence or paragraph. It functions to make a coherent paragraph. In order to build a coherent paragraph, the sentences need connector and conjunction that link between one sentence or paragraph and another. The connectors could also be seen as a clue in understanding the overall ideas or meanings. The connectors also play as tool for smooth transition from one sentence or paragraph to another. In short, connector is vital for reader in order to understand relation between ideas. In addition, relation between ideas is also declared by the presence of conjunctions, but, or, so, and, yet. The function of conjunction is quite similar to connectors, but it connects things or persons within one sentence, or it joins two or more sentences into one. Conjunction has three meanings: contradiction, but, yet, together, and conclusion, so. The following table is summary of various conjunctions and connectors that are commonly used in English. Table 2. Conjunctions and connectors. Conjunctions, connectors. But, however, yet, nevertheless, still, in the contrary, on the other hand, despite, in contrast, in spite of that, conversely. Conjunctions, connectors, and also, besides, moreover, furthermore, indeed, likewise, similarly, in addition, in fact, as a matter of fact, so, therefore, consequently, thus, hence, as a result. This chapter will discuss reading comprehension, contextual grammar, interactive discussion, and writing. Special issues of grammatical problems, conjunctions, and connectors, and simple past tense are elaborated in order to analyze and enrich the discussion on reading passage. 2. Objectives. After completing this chapter, the students are expected to be able to 1. Identify a relationship between subject from the reading passage provided in the following discussion. 2. Interpret the reference in the text. 3. Apply structure of parts of speeches in English. 4. Use vocabularies in a complete sentence. 3. Reading comprehension. Please listen carefully to the following text. Despite experiencing a sixth year of global economic stagnation in 2016, some positive signs emerged of better things to come. Take poverty, for example. World Bank projections suggest that, for the first time in history, the number of people living in extreme poverty fell below 10% of the global population. While the rates may have fallen, however, the numbers of extremely poor people in the world remain too high. Hundreds of millions of people still live on less than $1.90 a day, the current benchmark for extreme poverty. Global hunger rates are also expected to have fallen in 2016, with less than 11% of the world suffering from undernourishment, a drop from 19% in 1990. In addition, advancements were made in countries such as Bangladesh, which cut hunger from 33% to 16% between the periods 1990 to 1992, and 2014 to 2016. Ethiopia made even more dramatic progress, reducing hunger from 75% to 32% over the same time frame. Strategies and programs to reduce hunger and malnutrition in these countries were corresponding with efforts to improve crop production and diversification. Along with Bangladesh and Ethiopia, many other countries also witnessed significant reductions in undernourishment, particularly in child stunting, a condition of low height for age that is irreversible and associated with impaired physical and cognitive ability. For example, Peru rapidly reduced child stunting from 28% to 18% in just 4 years, 2008 to 2012, a remarkable sign of progress that included the poor and reached all of Peru's diverse regions. Global food prices fell for the 5th straight year in 2016 due to increased supply, according to the Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations, FAO. The FAO's December 2016 Crop Prospects and Food Situation report forecast world cereal production of 2,578 million metric tons for 2016, 1.7% above 2015 cereal output. This gain is driven mainly by maize and wheat. Global rice production for 2016 could reach an all-time high of 498.5 million metric tons, marking the first expansion in global rice production since 2013. Rice production in Asia recovered toward the end of 2016, following the dissipation of the El Niño cycle, with yields increasing to 450.7 million metric tons. These gains imply that many of the poorest, who spend a larger share of their income on food purchases, were able to experience some improvement in their food security and poverty status. From the passage, please answer the following questions. 1. Do you agree that food prices actually increase over last year? A. Yes, I agree. B. No, I disagree. 2. The world has able to reduce extreme poverty. Which paragraph that indicates that statement? A. 1. B. 2. C. 3. D. 4. 3. Which country has improved significantly in reducing child stunting? A. China. B. Ethiopia. C. Peru. D. Bangladesh. 4. Production of the following commodities has improved, except A. Rice. B. Corn. C. Cassava. D. Wheat. 5. The word recovered in paragraph 4 is closest in meaning with A. Contributed. B. Circled. C. Terrified. D. Improved. Task 2. Vocabulary development. From the above passage, please find the meaning of the listed vocabulary below. You are advised to consult your dictionary for this task. 1. Cereal. 2. Gains. 3. Increase. 4. Expansion. 5. Poverty. 6. Purchase. 7. Hunger. 8. Deficit. 9. Stunting. 10. Dissipation. Please do the task. You can pause the video until you finish the task. Assignment. Please select 5 words from the previous table, and then make your own sentences, using the words you have selected. Please do the assignment. You can pause the video until you finish the assignment. Four. Interactive discussion. Please listen again of the passage, and then discuss with your peers of your answer of the following questions. What is the best title of the above reading? Besides cereals, what are other commodities being discussed in the reading? Please do the discussion. You can pause the video until you finish the discussion. Five. Grammar focus. The text partly deals with simple past tense. Every tense must have at least a subject and a predicate, or a verb. This is also true for simple past tense statement. The predicate of simple past tense statement may take either a form of verbal or non-verbal predicate. Example: A. Sentences with verbal predicates. 1. Cereal production outstripped population growth. 2. North America exported barely 5 million tons of food grains yearly before the World War II. 3. My professor did not study in economic development. 4. She did not finish her work on food production system. 5. Meat production for exports increased sharply. B. Sentences with non-verbal predicates. 1. Other foods are changing the pattern of world food demand and production. 2. Demand for milk and meat was growing in the past decade. 3. Sub-Saharan Africa was becoming the biggest importers of food grains. 4. Europe was the biggest exporter of cereal and meat. 5. They were not producing grains since a century ago. 6. Writing. Write down paragraph describing your daily meals. Try to write down as detailed as possible. Please do the writing exercise. You can pause your video until you finish the exercise. Well done, students. You have finished Chapter 4. See you again. Bye.